You buy the gym membership on January 1st, and by week 3, the plastic barcode is gathering dust on your keychain. You start a strict diet, meticulously prep your meals for a few days, and then you order takeout by Friday. You get a burst of motivation to learn a new language, keep the streak for a week, and then quit. We have more access to how-to information than at any point in human history. You can look up the exact workout routines of Olympic athletes or the daily schedules of billionaire CEOs in seconds. Yet the majority of people still fail to achieve lasting change. Often, the catalyst for trying again is the day of disgust. It's that rock-bottom moment when you look at your circumstances, realize you are failing, and decide you are going to do whatever it takes to turn things around. So you put your head down and work hard. The problem is, clawing your way out of a crisis is not the same thing as achieving success. Human nature has a predictable tendency to trap us in an exhausting loop between the two. This graph lays out the playing field of human effort. It's divided into 3 distinct zones: a flat horizontal line representing survival in the middle, a success zone above it, and a failure zone below. Following that day of disgust, intense effort kicks in. You do the hard work. You start saving money or exercising daily, and that effort pulls you straight up out of the failure zone and over the threshold of the survival line. But right here is where the invisible behavioral trigger trips. The moment you reach the safety of survival, when you are no longer drowning in debt or completely out of shape, you unconsciously stop doing the exact daily disciplines that saved you. Without those disciplines, your trajectory drops back into the failure zone. Panic sets in again. You work hard to recover, hit survival, and stop. The result is this continuous sine wave pattern, a miserable, exhausting loop of near success and near failure. You don't reach the success zone because of a lack of ability. You already proved you can do the work. The issue is that we sabotage our own momentum the second we no longer feel the immediate threat of failure. We are culturally conditioned to expect the quantum leap. We look for massive, heroic, complex, and exhausting actions that will yield an overnight breakthrough. We want the lottery ticket, the magic pill, or the dramatic life makeover. In reality, the actions that pull a person out of failure are mundane. They are simple daily disciplines: saving $5 from a paycheck, doing 20 minutes of exercise, reading 10 pages of a book. There is a critical blind spot built into human psychology, though. Because these micro-actions are so simple to execute, they are equally simple to ignore. Skipping a single discipline yields no immediate disaster. Missing one workout won't ruin your health today. That lack of visible consequence creates a fatal, false sense of security. Waiting for a massive, dramatic breakthrough is a trap. True progress is hidden entirely in the invisible, easily dismissible tasks we choose to do, or skip, every single day. This chart illustrates the difference between a massive static windfall and geometric progression. Geometric progression is a mathematical sequence where each term is multiplied by a constant factor, in this case, doubling. You are offered a choice: $1 million in cash up front, shown on the left, or a single penny that doubles every day for 31 days, shown on the right. At the 2-week mark, the progress seems non-existent. The person who took the $1 million still has $1 million. Meanwhile, after 14 days of doubling, your penny has only grown to $81.92. But as you approach day 31, the math explodes. The geometric compounding of that penny completely overtakes the static million, rocketing past the $10.7 million mark. This same exponential growth governs the water hyacinth, a small, delicate plant that reproduces by doubling itself every day. For the first few weeks, its growth across a pond is nearly invisible. Then, on day 30, the plant suddenly overtakes the entire surface. This is the slight edge. It is geometric compounding applied to human habits. The results of your daily discipline are invisible at first, but mathematically unstoppable over time. This graph shows the reality of the slight edge, relentless and diagnostic. The math compounds negative errors just as exponentially as positive disciplines. Skipping a walk, choosing distraction, or spending instead of investing, these micro-errors pull you down that lower curve until results finally surface. Avoiding that downward curve doesn't require finding a new how-to secret. It requires a conscious shift in your personal philosophy. That philosophy is the realization that no action is insignificant. Every single micro-action you take, or skip, is a permanent data point contributing to your geometric curve. Breaking the cycle of self-sabotage doesn't require a lucky break. It only requires choosing an invisible, mundane, positive action and never stopping.